Well, hey y'all, welcome to a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. Alright y'all, it's just beautiful outside today. It's in the upper 60s right now. I'm out here because I can be. I love doing these videos outside, so that's why I'm out here today. What I've got for y'all today is a beer that I picked up down there at the World Market from a brewery I've never heard of. It's called the Orpheus Brewing, and it's also Beltline Brewing, so I don't know if they're a collaboration or what. But this is a Serpent dry hopped sour ale from Orpheus Brewing, and it's got some pretty cool artwork on it. It may be a little bit hard for you to see, but it's kind of wild. See that? Orpheus Brewing. Now these guys are out of Atlanta, Georgia. And this particular brew is a 6% alcohol by volume. And I am not much into sour beers. I'm just not a big fan of sour. Now I don't mind tartness, but that's having some fun. But just flat out sour I don't care too much for. However, I say that, but I have tried some sour brews, and they have not been overly sour. They've basically had just a nice hint of tartness that I can tolerate. And I wanted to get out here today, and I got a peach tree behind me. These pretty little pink blooms here. We had a storm blow through here a couple of days ago and blew a lot of the blooms off. Man, this thing was covered up, and now there's just a few left. But I wanted to get some of them in my background before they all went away. Anyway, picked this up down there at the World Market from Orpheus Brewing. It says on here, a fateful serpent bite was the catalyst for Orpheus' epic journey to recover his beloved Eurydice. We take inspiration from his devotion and our love of hops and sour beers. Serpent Bite is a dry hopped sour ale with a pleasantly tart bite. Okay, so now I've got another Orpheus brew that I'm going to be doing next week, but that I picked up at the World Market. So we're going to see what this looks like today on a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. Ooh, uh-oh. Ooh, man, that ain't nothing but head. I don't even see no beer at the bottom. maybe a 1/8 of an inch beer down at the bottom. It has a tart smell to it, I can tell you that. Let's see, starting to see a little bit right there. Oh man, talking about a hard pour. I didn't pour hardly any of it in there. Man, that foam just took over. From what I can see, it's a pretty gold brew. It looks like it's got just a little bit of haze to it. Tartness in the head, tartness as far as the aroma comes out. Tart. Let's see what the head tastes like. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, head's got plenty of tartness to it. Well, this one, it doesn't say, it doesn't really say what kind of, what it's brewed with. It doesn't give an indication what might be contributing to the tartness of it. But yeah, that head's tart, dadgum. And it's a 6% ABV. Now this, I would like to dedicate this brew to my buddy Brian Breeden of Big B Beer Reviews. And he's also the founder of Beer Reviewers United on YouTube. He is really big on the sour beers, and I'm not big on them, but since he is, I want to dedicate this brew to you, Brian. Cheers, my friend. Well, let's get that, dadgum, that head is just lingering there. And it's hazed it up a little bit more since I poured that Poured that off in there. Let's see. I'm going to give a can a good swish before I get the rest of it in there. But man, that head is just hanging in there. Got a nice fluffy head on it. And the tartness is, you know, when I first took a sip of it, I was like, ooh. It's really not that tart. It's okay. I mean, it's tart, but it's not like taking a bite out of a lemon or nothing like that. But it has a nice little tart bite. That's what it says on here. Dry hop sour ale with a pleasantly tart bite. And that's basically what I'm getting out of it. All right, let's see. Let's give it a good swish. And see if that clouds it up anymore. Oh yeah. Yes, it did. Quite a bit, actually. I don't know if y'all can appreciate that artwork there. Get it as close as I can. But yeah, that clouded it up quite a bit. Pretty gold brew. Nice head. 6% ABV. I see some little floaties in there, little bitty floaties in there. So anyway, this Serpent bite from the Orpheus Brewing Company at a 6% ABV is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do day in and day out to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way and support our economy. Spring is in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers, brothers and sisters. All right, so it has a nice, pleasant tartness to it, which I can tolerate. You know, normally I've been kind of turned away from sour beers because I'm not real big on the super sour, like anything like Warheads. You know, the candy Warheads, the super sour stuff like that. I just don't care too much for it. But then I bought some of the Victory Sour Monkey. And the only reason I got it is because I had 2 or 3 people recommend it, said it was good, and so I got some. And I found that it was not really sour. It was, I mean, it was, but it was, you know, more of a pleasant tartness to it than just absolutely, you know, pucker your mouth up like a prune or a persimmon. This has got a nice, pleasant little tartness to it. It's not bad. And basically, the tartness is all I'm really getting out of it. I'm not getting I'm not really getting a hop flavor of any kind. I'm not getting any kind of a wheaty, malty, nothing like that. It looks like an IPA. It looks like a hazy IPA is what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. But it's just got a pleasant tartness to it. And, you know, it's pretty easy to drink. It's not bad. But it's not delicious either. It's not really my cup of tea. To give this one a fair score, I'm going to score it a B+, because it's not a bad brew. It's just not typically my thing. Now my buddy Brian, he might score this in an A, A- or an A. But I'm going to go with a B+ on it, because it is a decent brew. It's just not really my thing. But it's plenty drinkable. I can drink it without a problem. So anyway, that is Wet Your Whistle Wednesday this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday. Got another Tennessee brew I'm going to do for you tomorrow. I love and appreciate y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. Cheers.